All right, all right. I think I am good and live here. Took me a little bit to get going. Still don't have overlays yet. Um, but I should have red list, blue list on. Almost. Um, try one more thing for that. But we are streaming some, while I'm getting set up here, we are streaming some Invader League in the group stage. And this group is 100% rebels, 5 rebel lists that all have to play against each other, and only 2 will continue on to the ladder, unfortunately. Some friendly fire. Okay, I think we almost have red list, blue list. Well, might not be happening. Anyways, going over this list there, they've got a couple units down each. At first glance, I thought they were pretty similar, but turns out that's just because I'm blind. Um, only thing similar about them is that they are both rebels and they both have Leia. Going down red here, we've got Leia already popped improv, trying to get those buses out late, I imagine. With Jin, so Leia, Jin, Sabine, 3 shotgun rebels, and triple Mando. So this red player's got double bus that both have the medic, aims and medic. So you could heal up to 10 times throughout the game, these surging red save Mandos. So pretty valuable. And he is screening for those Mandos to give him a nice wall to jump over. Not even sure what objective we're playing. Let's see. Sweep and clear. Well, they made their cards nice and big. Ordnance, what's our primary though? Bunker assault. Okay. Mandos kind of shine on this. Requires special forces or commander or operative to wound a bunker twice, and it takes, I believe, 3 wounds to pop a bunker. Otherwise, you'll get 1 point every round that you are securing it. I think securing. I don't have the card to confirm that. I can pull it up. 1 second. Bunker assault. Yep, you have to secure it, and then it's 3 points if you destroy it. And then there will be no more securing because it's gone. So we have Rebel Mandos is basically what this list sums up to. And on the blue side, we also have a bus and Leia, and that is about the end of the similarities. Besides that, we have Bad Batch with Omega. Omega lets you contest objectives range 1 away instead of range 3, which is pretty hot. OpLuke with all of the fixins, just like I would probably set him out. He's got burst of speed, push, mind trick, and into the fray. He doesn't need into the fray for melee, for ranged, but for melee he's very vulnerable going against anything that's competent in melee, which the Mandos are very competent in melee. You know, they are 2 black each, all the way down to melee. Clan Ren, I don't think they're any better. No, they're just also 2 black. None of their guns changed. Okay. So he does want the into the fray surges just to keep that red surging save. Then we've got 3 naked core units paying the core tax. The sleeper cell. We have 2 sleeper cells, both with targeting scopes. It's kind of like medium priced sleeper cell. No offensive pushes or HQ uplinks. But he does have 3 ATRTs, which have been more and more prominent lately. With the laser cannon, I mean, I think at 60 points for Rebels, it is a steal to sit back, score an objective, and throw 3 dice. Very worth it. This speeder truck is not a healing speeder truck. It is a shooting and probably sleeper cell delivery. Looks like he did declare that they are... Surely he doesn't have Bad Batch there. They're just there from coincidence. I'm sure he declared one of the sleeper cell are in that bus. And they will come up and try and delete something. I imagine before it gets to heal. Oh, I need to fix that. You can see my alt tabbing when I do that. Alright, noted. Let me just post in Invader League that we're in the Discord real quick. That we are live. Oh, do we have our first dice being rolled already? Let me make that a little bit bigger. Let's see who's doing this shot. Had to have been a sleeper cell. I must have been sleeper cell onto the bus, I would imagine. No. Alright, well, let's see what else did I miss. What about their setup here? We have cunning deployment and ordnance. Ordnance from the Mando player could be useful onto the ATRTs or his bus. Cunning deployment for dodges, also great. Who doesn't like dodges? I want to figure out who that hit was on. There's 3 wounds into white saves. Oh, you know, I bet that was a bus. I bet it punched through the armor. Their armor is limited now, armor 5. So 4 crits and 3 after the armor 5. That's the 7. Alright, so that's 3 wounds onto a bus. There they are. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Still has a ATRT that can get 2 or 3 more wounds on it. Lay coming out. Just taking a dodge. I'm gonna slow down the commentary for a little bit while I mute myself and eat, because I just got off of work. What we got? We still have. We got most of the Mandos out. They are taking that screen. Oh, the buses don't have to do a full screen. That's right, because new cover rule or new area terrain rules where this whole thing is a big old LOS blocker up to the height of the tallest tree. So that is a huge, like third of the map almost LOS block for those Mandos. Hide nice and safely. Wonder who chose board edge. Not him. Blue player got to choose. Yeah, the buses would have made that happen with anything though. We're just filling in the gaps between LOS. Oh yeah, droids rules in chat. Yeah, taking off the grid is very nice. Gives me my immersion. Got a nice snowy, woodsy texture on the bottom. I think I have a IRL map that looks like the background of this at least. I think it's sand and it's forest. But yeah, some fleets coming out. The other ATRT came out. Did he get another wound on? Looks like looks like he got 3 wounds on that bus. It's up to 6 wounds out of 8, I believe, is the bus. Yeah, 2 more before that bus goes. Oh, there it is. 3 crits, no blocks. What's our activation disparity? I don't think it's much. 11 on the Mando side. 12 with OpLuke. Is Luke out yet? No. No way he's out. There he is. So we talked about the primary, having to get to these bunkers. But the secondary is, what's the name of it? Sweep and clear, which is basically kill the enemy in different and cool places. You can only do it once per round, so missing out on it in one of the rounds can be devastating. And if you kill the enemy or kill an enemy unit while you're in enemy territory, it's 2 VPs instead of 1 on all the others. And you can score it round 1. It is one of the few things you could do to score round 1. Another shot. This has to be. Oh, this is got to be rockets. Clan Ren jetpack. Checking exemplar range. She is surely out for that blue ATRT. Don't know where that dodge came from. double blocks. Because they now surge block. Why was it only 2? I wonder if it was, must have been a dodge. They move up and dodge. Must have been. Oh, we got the sleeper cell delivering bus now. Could easily pop the last 2 wounds on this bus. Let's just see what he decides to do with it. He gets a reposition before deploying the sleeper cells. So if he's got sleeper cell, ATRT's on this side. Is Bad Batch also not down yet? Or the command card, standing orders, and he's had this much luck to not pull the Bad Batch. What did we have on this side? Unknown. That's my bad. Blue player getting a lot of alpha strike here. Red, not so much. No repair bots. No. Just a lot of medic. A little bit of TTS mechanic trouble. Alright, he's got himself all sorted out. Still has a second bus action. He does have a gun. No reason not to. It's got crit 1, right? Yeah. Try and throw another wound or two on that bus. Definitely not getting to the weak point rear, but whoa. Opt for the LOS blocking. That's fair. I think the red players, Mandos, have all gone. Just Jin and a shotgun left. No pass tokens between these two players. Not yet. Sleeper cell measuring out options, looks like. How is the table set up from Super Beast? Well, in the community, we've got a couple really awesome, amazing folk who create these assets or find them and import them, like the trees and buildings and stuff. And then they go through several iterations of arranging them in a competitive but scenic format. And then they post them in a game data file, free for use for anyone, in the I believe in their profiles on the Tabletop Simulator Workshop. So we call them map packs, and then we have ways of importing the map into this mod. 2 reds and a white. What is this shit? Oh, is Jin? Is this Jin's new gun? Base, yeah. Long shot pierce. She's tactical, right? Why is that sideways? No tactical. So range 2 shot. Who can she be shoot? Or range 3. She must have gotten a name from a bus. Unorthodox tactician. 2 wounds though. Blood has been spilt. OpLuke and Bad Batch still not committed anywhere. Red must have played something other than standing orders for blue to have what looks like 2 activations at the end of the round. Now, Bad Batch can easily finish the last 2 health of that bus. And I don't imagine they're going to get a shot at much else. Then again, if Bad Batch does that, what's the sleeper cell gonna do? Hit the other bus? Maybe. Can they get over that wall and in the rear arc? Nah, because it's LOS blocking. No, maybe he forgot. I forgot. Bad Batch might be better on the side. I don't know. So there's two Mandos over here. Clanran, Sabine. Where's Sabine? There she is. They'll need to be handled. No grappling line, right? No. So Omega, range 2, yeah, okay. Eight hits before spending any aims. Ooh, oh, he does that precise ad because it's Rebel. Sorry, I haven't seen the Rebel Bad Batch played. Surely sub. Oh, only 3 make it past. Is armor 5? Yeah. Spent a surge, barely finished it. Now the unit leader is in. Where is he? Knife boy, right there. In contested territory, so you could take one of 2 points there. You could go for the any or the contested. And as you do, take the specific one first. Although you should put the blue player marker there. That's fine. Big deal that a medic has died already, though. Before it got to heal any Mandos. Oh, we get a commercial in our YouTube music. Nice. Moving on with the last shotgun. That should be it from our red player. Leaving, I think, 3 activations on blue. Because there's this core, 4-man core, there's Luke, and there's Sleeper Cell that hasn't gone. 3 shouldn't be possible. Oh, we have some face-ups. That would be why. Silas Klug, no problem, whoever you are. Thanks for watching. Rebels got agile now, which is pretty great. So you're just gonna single move though? He's scared. Scared of Jin. Who's that? Shotgun. 2 shotguns. Jin and Clanran and Sabine. imagine this is open. Yeah, open terrain. How did they start so far up? Do they have prepared that? No. Prepared position? No. Why were they already on the board, you know? I'm perplexed. Full blank, though, after rocket. You forget about the dodge. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a Leia thing. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they started on the board. This other one, too. Face-up order. After scouting, I mean, that's outside of the 9 inches. They can't have been in the buses, right? Or can they? I think you can put Special Force in the bus. I gotta learn this whole game again. I used to be cool and knew the rules. Don't worry, I could still find them. Yep, alright, Special Forces can go in the bus. Core and Special Forces. That is how he did it. Mystery solved. OpLuke, the moment you've all been waiting for, on the same side as Bad Batch. Very heavily skewing his firepower on the left where he already punched through a bus. Doubling down on it, I guess? I don't know. Is he giving up on this point? What does he have here to defend it? Nothing. An ATRT. I mean, that's what I normally do. Double down on the side, but I'm running like 9 activations. This dude's got 12, right? 3, 6. 12 activations, and he just lowered his opponent down to 10. I don't know why he's doubling down on that side. Well, we'll see how it shakes out. This is not LOS blocking. Oh, he didn't even stay in the forest. He's out there. He could be seen from plenty of angles. This Mandos be coming. Standby. For sleeper cell. I see. Right there. Yeah, that's the one thing sleepers don't want to deal with. Pretty slick. What's their gun like now? Mandos 2 black with Surge. They have the same gun sleepers have. Okay. But with sharpshooter, right? No. No. Just got the speed and defense. Blue thought he had it all figured out. He doesn't know what to do now. don't think there's anything to do. I wouldn't walk into that. Screw that. Ah, if it isn't my favorite striped socks. I'm not playing. I'm just streaming. What do they say? Like, if you can't teach, or stream, is that a saying? Sure. Yeah, hey, that's what I would have done. End of the round, sleepers didn't come out. Save it for another day. You can pop off that standby. Alright, we're going to catch the command cards this time. Going into round 2, 1 point was scored. It's not typical for round 1, but it's a good lead for blue player to have. Mind you, that's blue, not red. What is that back? Son of Skywalker, jeez. He wants to kill something. And Danger Sense and Indomitable from Jin. Alright, alright. Danger Sense on Impervious. Impervious Mandos is pretty funny. Gives them another little edge to stop the Pierce. But I mean, if Luke is coming at you with 14 black dice and Pierce 4. Is that all Luke's doing? Is he just... Is there 2 Mando targets? I wish I could measure the range. But that looks definitely within range 2 to the other Mando. Probably about range 2. Shouldn't need to burst. But he has it just in case. Blue player definitely going first. Red should have a pass token now. However, they're going to signify that. Going first with Luke. Just, I want to delete something. Yeah, looking at that, out to this other Mando, easily range 2 to either squad. Ooh, did they see that gap they've got now? I think the mod creators accounted for the maximum movement. At least attempted to, since you can now go all the way to the corner. It's pretty nifty. It's at least enough to bridge the range 2 gap that you used to not be able to move to. Speed 2 moves up to range 2. He did get into range. No burst of speed needed to double move into these Mandos and get range of the bunker. Although how much can shoot him after this? Bus can't shoot. Rebels with a shotgun can shoot, and so can Mandos. 4 hits on the first attack. Mandos are gonna get a dodge from... Shouldn't be anything. Oh, prepared supplies, yeah. Yeah. They dodge 1 down to 3. What? Should be rolling more than that. Should be rolling 5 because of impervious, 6 because of danger sense. Right? I'm not crazy. But he swings again for 6. Nimble lets him dodge again. There are 5 hits coming in. But again, 2 more for impervious, 1 more for danger sense. It's not doing the impervious roll. Don't understand that math either. Alright. Oh wait, am I crazy? They spent a dodge so Duelist turns it off. I am crazy. Alright. See, the players are right more often than I am. It's because the Beskad Duelist turns off Pierce. Danger Sense means that, let's see, 6 hits, dodge down to 4. Should have been 5 rolled then, right? Not 6. There's no way they had a second dodge, is there? Nope. Not till they activate with transponders. There's no vigilance to carry it over. No. Wild that Mando squad survived Son of Skywalker. Looks like we had a mind trick on the shotgun squad. Not bad. Probably the right call. Push wouldn't do too much. Could maybe push the Mando squad into him. I don't know that that would have been desired though. And suppressing the Mando squad does nothing this round because of Jin's card. Oh, and the bus is gonna get to heal a Mando back after giving out 3 aims. Should give it to Clan Ren. Or Sabine. Sabine likes him. It's the suppression roll for Mandos. Successfully heals 1. Look at that. He remembered into the fray. I would have forgotten. That's it for the bus, right? The bus is a blocker, aim giver, and healer. You take a standby in case you maybe want to move, but or dodge if you're worried about impact shots. Probably dodge. What to do? Blue player has no order control now with that Son of Skywalker. So the rest is pulls, but oh, what did blue even do? I missed it. Couldn't have passed. Should have my trick back. Because he didn't push anyone. Luke may be on that point, but it doesn't matter unless he's securing it. Which against 1, 2, 3, 4 other units, it's going to take a while to secure. So we won't be scoring. Oh, what do we ping? Won't be scoring anything. That's the wrong one. Yeah, he did take a standby on the bus. Okay. blue player can like take one more round to shred this left side of the board. 3 ATRT shots into the bus. Bad Batch double move, come pop into. Can they get an angle? Might not get an angle around that LOS block here to hit that Mando squad with only 2 speed, 2 moves. You get maybe there. That'll be tight. Sleeper Cell also doesn't have much to do. To end up around the same spot Bad Batch wants to be to take a shot at the Mandos. Two sleeper cells over here. So much firepower on the left side for blue. But no token drawn. Hey, if it isn't my favorite Arizona player, Mr. Tristan. That fountain piece IRL. Yeah, it's pretty nice looking. Pretty nice. Oh, here we go. He drew an ATRT. You don't really need to aim. Not with his dice. Doesn't get to anyways. One action. You lay into that second Mando healer. He's only got 2 health. He's not going to survive a run at anything. Yeah, there you go. Wow! Right as I said, you don't need to name. Triple blanks on 3 dice that are not bad. Tristan, that city table's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Shotgun moving up. Got range to a 2-man. Whoa. Only 2 hits into... What cover is that? Light. So no cover saves. And no regular saves. That's the squad. He's in contested territory. Should take the contested VP. And he does. 1-1. Yeah, it is pretty crucial having access to a table or two if you're trying to get regular games with the community. Um, I had too many tables and no house to store them in, so it was becoming a problem. And I think, what are we gonna do here? We got all this excess firepower and like 2 targets to shoot at. We drew sleeper cell. Yeah, sometimes stores will have decent terrain. Remember Gamers Guild had a bunch of decent terrain that was just only ever primed, and it killed my soul to use it. It was good mechanically. It was great mechanically, actually, but seeing a blob of just primed terrain is almost worse than just primed minis. Oh snap, you guys painted all that? That's super cool. Did they at least give you a pizza party for all that work? Looks like he got range to the Mandos. Everyone can see. Mandos should... Oh, I think they'll have cover. I think you got a guy on the left and the right with cover. That suppression token's not enough to give him cover. Store credit's not a bad reward. Especially that was like 3 years in the making that they said they'd get that painted. Sleeper Cell gets an aim from tactical and a dodge for moving close enough to this POI. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you have to do, I think. Just take charge and do the thing. Ask forgiveness, not permission. I want to see the dice. Let's do it. Make this a little bit bigger.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Apple Card is a no-fee credit card that gives you daily cash back every day. That's 3% cash back at Apple and 2% back on every
I'll move the main camera. It's easier for me to see.
Apply for Apple Card in the Wallet app on your
Pretty
iPhone
weak
today.
hit. He's got a name though.
For Apple Card range from 18.24% to 28.49% based on credit worthiness. Rate as of January 1st, 2025. Apple Card issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City.
So, converts 3. That's big. I think that was a blank, so I think it is just 9. Yeah, 6 cover saves. Should be 8 saves. We're gonna dodge, so it'll be down to 7 saves. Yep. Pop their prepared supplies. Seven Mando saves. No more heals this round either. I wonder if the buses were just brought up too aggressively. Got shot at 3 good times and lost it early before he got to heal too many Mandos. That's cool. Sound like the GT went well then, Tristan? Seven saves. They only take two. They're still in the fight. Oh, well, it should be 8 saves because whatchamacallit? Danger sense. Maybe they did that correctly and I just said it wrong. Whoa. Double moving early in the round. That's it's a good way to lose a squad. They're gonna have 2 dodges and get to nimble one of them, but I mean, there's no way blue doesn't move at least one squad there and prevent red from securing it. Oh no. My dice cam got moved. It's rude. Can I not? Oh, interesting. Alright. I don't get to keep all my buttons. Or I don't get to remove all the buttons and keep the dice tray. Got some bus movement. This bus has the coordinate trooper and a gun. We're moving up. Probably just to get out of the way of these other guys. This bus, red bus popping his standby to move as well. Maybe. He can't really reposition before it because his troops are pinning him on the side. The reposition is an actual pivot, and with no displacing anymore, you have to be able to land. What are we doing here? Careful of that POI back there. He had some dicey judge calls. That's exciting. Samurai Man. The secondary is sweep and clear. It's the kill people in different spots. Blue player, this guy, scored round 1 and is yet to score it round 2, which is where we're at. And our red player scored just in round 2 earlier. So blue can get another one this round. Looks like we're screening with this bus, but I'm not sure. Nor am I sure why. Preventing himself from seeing any of these Mandos or being shot at by him. So I guess really doesn't want to get shot at by him. Throwing 3 dice somewhere. It's a crit 1. Into the Danger Sense 2 Mandos. They block. They do not have situational. Okay.
At Kroger Pharmacy, our pharmacists are vaccine experts. Don't know what you need? We can help. We have COVID, shingles, pneumonia, and more vaccines. Wondering if you're covered?
Commander draw from red.
Insurance plans.
That will be
Our
Leia.
vaccine experts make it easy to get vaccinated, so you can keep being an expert in what you're passionate about. Kroger Health, a world of care is in store. Learn more at kroger.com/vaccines. Services and availability vary by location. Age and other restrictions may apply. For coverage, consult your health insurance company. Visit the pharmacy or website for details.
I think the Rebel bus is in a pretty decent spot, even without the shields. So long as you have other things that your opponent wants to shoot at. That one turn where the bus was, when you do this thing where your buses are blocking off the rest of your army, then it becomes the only target. And yeah, a couple good rolls are going to kill it. But as far as like a sleeper cell delivery system, it's great. Aim delivery system, it's great. The gun is meh. But the medic, when you've got Bad Batch and Luke in the faction, it's very great. I've been playing Republic Bad Batch with only 3 heals, and having 5 would be phenomenal. I've been toying around with a list that's like basically Sleeper Cell Bus heals, Luke Bad Batch, and then a bunch of like, what, I think Han and 5 ion guns. Or some ATRTs in there. I don't remember. People are definitely afraid of Sleeper Cell. Got a blue Rebels here. Rebel Trooper Squad coming to... They just got to touch that point to deny it. I don't think Red has anyone else that can come reach this point. Matter of fact, I don't think either player is scoring any primary VPs this round. Sleeper Cell or Bad Batch can double move and still not quite make it to this POI. They'll make it in round 3, but be a lot of moving. Double move from the Rebels. Get 2 dodges and hide in the forest. Not a bad call. Red still has all of their Mandos to go, and Sabine. I think all 3 rockets are spent. 2 of the 3 rockets are spent. Squad 7. Where's Squad 7? It's got to be the 3-man here, right there. They still have their rocket. I think there's a pretty good reason to be afraid of sleepers cell if they could get to you. They reliably will get 10 to 12 hits with for cheap. I mean, I say cheap, but you're still spending like 80 points. Arc Troopers can do the same thing. I don't know. I think the only scary thing, I mean, the scariest thing I've seen with sleeper cells is the Han Solo HQ uplink 12 act last first with sleeper cells, where they could hit twice with 12 hits after being pooped out by a bus uninterrupted. Like, that could be pretty scary. Could delete a Jedi, you know. And it could seriously hurt Bad Batch. That must have been into armor. Only 1 save rolled. Yep, 5th wound on the ATRT. And we drew an ATRT. Yeah, it's both healthy ones that get to go. If this is me, I'm moving forward and shooting, I think. Well, you do have a shotgun right there. Does the shotgun have... It does have impact. It's only impact 1, but it's 4 dice. What are we going for? Well, it's also the re-rolls, Tristan. They're gonna, I think, have like, in that scenario, they're gonna get a name from the bus, they're gonna get a name from tactical, and you give them precision scopes. So they're surge hit as well, but they're re-rolling 3 dice twice. And then if you give them offensive push as well, super kit them out, then beginning of next round, they'll come in with tactical 2 and get another 3 rerolls. 6 rerolls, yeah. Yeah, black dice are very unreliable unless you have aims. They could still whiff, but this guy, he moved his ATRT twice. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe anticipating Sabine coming in. Hit crit. What is that die pool? That has to be into Luke. The duelist. Yep. Converted the rest of them. How many into the fray tokens? He forgot to add them in. Luke will take 2 wounds. Maybe he does have them stacked. No, he doesn't. Should just be two actually. One left now. Blue's turn. Got the third and final ATRT. What's he gonna do to surprise me this turn? This time. Just running at the point. They think they're Republic ATRTs and they're invincible.
To the mountains? Or just into daydream mode while you're stuck in traffic? With over 4,000 hotels worldwide, Best Western is there to help you make the most of your getaway, wherever that is.
Can't see anyone from there, so it's pretty much move or nothing. You can't see past that terrain, even if they could draw the line, because they are not inside it. Clan Ren coming on. What did they take? They took an aim with retinue. I guess they could double move onto this, and Sabine can double move onto this to score and do 2 wounds. But Blue could still stop it with this other core. So looks like Clan Ren is opting to shoot instead. Is that their die pool? Yeah, you got a rainbow and then 2 black each. Yeah. Feels kind of underwhelming after all the sleeper cell on Bad Batch die pools. Yeah, that's going to be 1 after armor. At least it connects. We drew Bad Batch. Bad Batches, they might be able to hit the bus, but they'd have to get in or around that area terrain. I don't think they'll get to. Ooh, maybe. They might make it in. Yeah. Nice. Steady shot will happen. But I think he goes for the 3 Mandos instead of the bus. Yeah, I don't know if Blue is just scared of the Sabine bombs or what. He very much has been moving a lot. Sabine is yet to go. She could still set up for anything, but Blue and Red are getting pretty intermingled. They're not going to be able to hit. It's going to be hard to hit one without the other. That's all I'm saying. This will be a 2 aim Bad Batch shot. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna have to forward go here to see. Rebel Bad Batch not having Pierce or Precise feels really bad.
I am a Jedi, like my father was.
Like Omega should give a little bit more than just the extra range on the objective. Just a little bit more. Like Agile. Agile would be sweet. Agile, you might be able to cost them the same points as Republic. More in line with their job if you take away tactical. Nah, I mean, they move twice, get 2 dodges, and get to shoot with 2 aims. You don't gotta take away tactical. Their die pool is pretty doo-doo without 2 built-in aims. It's blacks and whites, right? Sleeper cell hits harder. Sleeper cell and arcs, like double black is the standard now. I think B2s throw double black. I think it's our first aim. Nothing to connect. Second aim converted to spends all surges. He should spend all surges for 7. It hurts, but I think you do it. He has a cached aim too, maybe. This is Danger Sense 2 with 2 dodges. Dang, how'd they get a second? This is 5 hits, Danger Sense 2, 7 is correct. Looks like 1 wound. Dang. Yeah, there's definitely some power creep, right? Black Suns were very scary at close range a year or two ago, and now their die pool doesn't seem like much in comparison. Which means things that were weak compared to Black Suns are like super weak now. Like Rebels. Any Rebel heavy weapon, except for Sleeper. I do want to experiment with like, I think 2 is probably a good number. Big fleet squads. Alongside like OpLuke and Bad Batch kind of thing or something, but they can't be the only threats, but to have them as a additional threats is a big deal. 18 whites and 2 reds is no joke. Oh, we're double moving another squad? Oh no, this is Jin, right? Man, Red really wants this point. Blue has not killed anything this round for sweep and clear. Wait, does she have steady? No way she has steady. Maybe she was 1 move away and I missed it. That must be into the ATRT. Or no, it was dodged. and then pierce into someone. Waiting for the wound. Right there, purple. Okay, suppression, hoping he doesn't get to double move, but it should only take one move to get there. Count on this point is 2-2. Blue only has one more that can get there, which has to be the core he just pulled. Yep. Because blue has lost a core and third core is already activated. And they remove the suppression. Rebels ain't scared of nothing. Move up, throw a shot into Jin, right? I think you move straight towards the POI. Use the POI as cover. I guess everyone has POI cover in there. Yeah, that's fine. Still got 2 sleeper cell over here for blue that have nothing to do, really. Maybe move up here and hit yellow. Blue was super heavy deployed on this left side, and I think over deployed because now you've got these 12 die pools that aren't gonna have shots. They're just wasted. And to complicate it further, blocked some of his own shots with a bus. Maybe there's a grand plan, but I don't know it. It's just a suppression on Jin from the purple troops. Red. Oh, that's Indomitable saves. Or Indomitable suppression. On the single Mando. Coming into melee with Bad Batch. Be pretty annoying. But we still got Luke on this side, right? Oh no. Luke already went. That's right. I mean, you don't want to go in melee with the sleeper cell either. They're almost as scary in melee. Red or double dice. Melee Leia, but you're not going to reach Leia. Throw your one rocket. I mean, yeah, maybe. I'd probably throw your rocket into that ATRT and then hop behind the bus. Live another day. Yeah, the wordings have been extremely restrictive on all the new things. To include, has to be issued by that card. Feels like they're minimizing interactions between cards and between mechanics. In theory, to allow them to have more interesting mechanics, but then all the interestingness is front loaded, and we're not discovering any of it. I don't know. Pros and cons. He did pop that ATRT with a lone rocket and hid behind the bus. Is he listening? Did I give away the strategy? I don't know. Probably not. Should probably put this on delay, huh? Figure that out. don't think it was that hard to figure out, though. No reason not to keep sending stuff downrange at this point. Yeah, only time will tell what new cards will bring. Most new stuff has been pretty powerful, though, so. Aqua Droid, Sleeper Cell, Crabs feel pretty good. Some of that just comes from mobile LOS blocking. Yeah, they didn't hit Iden, huh? Or not in that way. Curious. I find it weird that they added Sharpshooter to Cassian and Iden. It's like, really? Really? Their whole thing is like managing those aims. But maybe they figured you weren't going to get too many more tactical strike orders out on that turn. Honestly, Tac Strike is a lot not as good as it used to be, right? Um, you used to. Now that the deployment is so far away, even infiltrate being so far away, you can't really flank as well and do the peekaboo shenanigans. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the sharpshooter helps because of that. Uh, that's fair. You could always throw binocs on any core, turn them into cheap officer. Shooting a shotgun into sleeper cell. Oh, is it only the shotgun have sight or something? Or splitting fire? Either way, one wound or no cover and then two wounds. And another. Oh, this is Sabine. That's Sabine right there. Gunslinging. I see. I see. So then, yeah, Pierce. It's getting pretty messy in here. Two sleeper cells still have not gone, though. What did Sabine roll there? 3 surges? She surges crit, doesn't she? That's nutty. Yeah. Dodge irrelevant. And now the sleeper cell is not scary. Only 6 black dice. Is not going to be able to shoot Sabine. Doesn't even have the range, let alone LOS. See, this bus is a problem, you know? A little bit straighter. No, still wouldn't. Yeah, at this point, you just have to make the best of it and double move onto that point. Towards it, at least. Double move. I bet they could have landed twice to be within range and get 2 dodges. You know, throw any model out here. Just got a forward cohere model to get this dodge. Not that anything will be shooting. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, no vets. I don't know. I don't feel like they're worth their points. All right. Well, what even are their points? Did they go up? 48, same as they've always been. Prepared position. I really don't like prepared positions. I don't like having to deploy before everyone else. Gives away too much information. Well, that's it for round 2. Did Blue never killed a unit this round? That's wild. They did so well round 1, but and he got 2 Mando squads down to 1. Huh. So they're tied on the secondary. They're saying they both scored a point. How are they at? They both scored 2 points. What? What? Should be at 1. Let me really read this bunker assault. Ah, securing your own is also. Okay. Secure your own and you score. That would be 2 for each. Feels weird to score securing your own. But them's the rules. Serve your master well. I mean, sleeper cell is a pretty good target for that, especially facing the rear arc of the bus. Without sleeper cell, I don't think you take serve your master well anymore. You can't make an enemy do it. It's so annoying. Actually, I don't know if they're playing with the new rules with this Invader League. they probably are not playing with new rules. Because I think lists were due on the 11th of April, and the rules dropped on the 15th. And try and look up on Luminous Gaming website. But Sabine did play Explosions this round. So we have a 1 pip off. Blue's already measuring, so I'm assuming blue won the roll. Can I see? Yep. Did indeed. It's going with Luke first. Just wants to kill that. I mean, you're in range 1? I think maybe you slice these two and just pull this one for someone else to see. Or, you know, to... Feels weird to... No, don't burst. Why are you bursting? Well, lists weren't due till April 18th, so maybe... Well, registration was due on the 11th. So maybe they are using new rules. We're doing with Luke. This is the serve shot. Who needs aims, right? When you roll 9 natties. No dodges, no nothing. 3 wounds will kill either of those squads. Kills the 2-man. Luke charging the 1-man. Oh, I know why he's wanting it so bad. Because he wants the enemy territory sweep and clear. That makes sense, because he didn't take a sweep and clear just now. Alright, no more Beskad Duelist. No longer immune to Pierce. Just impervious against 5. Let's roll 7. No, he dies. It's 2 VPs. Believe this or not, Tristan, I've been playing this game, I don't know how long. I guess I haven't played 2.6 that much, but I did not realize it was 2 victory points on enemy territory till Sunday. This last Sunday. I've been playing that as 1 VP. I mean, I'm going to get them all anyways, right? I play force users. I'm going to get in the back line and kill something. But I did not realize. It's wild. Yeah, it wasn't that big. Well, there were like 22 of us or something. It was called, what was it called? War Dome in Houston. Dallas, I think, decided to throw another one at the same time as us, which is pretty savage. Both of them were LVO invites, invitationals, so drew away like another fourth of the crowd we would have had. Yeah, it was unfortunate, but still a good time. Played 5 games. I lost 2 of them. One of them, um, we only got to 3 rounds, so that's a thing. Um, I was up by like 300 kill points, but I wasn't up in victory points yet. The other one I lost to my now boss, Cass Lassie, and he had a better list. Mine is more alpha strikey, and his was plinking away the whole time. And my alpha strike into clones isn't guaranteed. And he saved what he needed to save. The order control didn't matter as much as I needed it to, and now those need to be within range 1, right? Not at. Whatever. That's their call. They didn't change that, did they? Would be under arm. Yeah, he was pretty happy with himself that he won. That's alright. I'll get him next time. Looking up arm. Within range 1. And new within rules. That would work. Alright. Frickin' weird. Z took the GT. That's awesome. That's really cool. Are we detonating the bomb? Looks like we are. Got some blanks rolling. Who all's this hitting here? Let's see. Both of them hit. Sleeper Cell. Both hit the ATRT. Bad Batch. Bus. And Leia and Sleeper Cell. Not bad bombs, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6 units that they're hitting each. This must be into Bad Batch. They're going to be spending a surge that they have not placed yet. Yep. Oh, did Keanu already have an invite? That's still cool. Z made it to second or whatever. Keanu just bullying Arizona. Oh. Keanu has to not be a gamer as much. He's gonna be a dad. Let's see. That's a blocks. 2 hits coming in on someone. 1 connects. Looks like Leia. That'll be your 3rd wound. 3 more to go. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm poor out here. I can't travel as much as I used to. Unfortunately, college students are only temporary community members normally. Another blank to sleeper. Oh, two. Oh, the whole sleeper cell. What is this one flipped for? I mean, this still feels heavily in favor of blue, but I know, man. Indie Open is still on my list. I think there's three big tourneys that I still haven't made it out to. I haven't made it out to Florida's tournament. Haven't made it out to Rocky Top, but I'm going to Rocky Top this year, and I haven't made it to Indie Open. Oh, Tristan, you telling me you can't handle a bunch of college kids? Those bombs did work. I don't know what that sleeper cell is. I imagine it's dead. Speen did a move and arm, though. Oh, but she did get into range of the point. Okay. Yeah, the list thing should have been working. Um, I loaded it all up, spent a bunch of time on it, and then I don't know. It just decided it didn't want to work. It won't like enable the cloud bot. I'm gonna have to ask some professionals later. But I'll go over lists because I haven't gone over them in a while. Blue players got Leia, Bad Batch, Luke. Luke has all the good stuff. Bad Batch does have Omega. Then we have three Naked Core, two Sleeper Cell, medium kitted out with scopes and astromech, three Laser Cannon ATRTs, and a bus with a cannon or with a laser and coordinate. Red player also has Leia, but then Jin, Sabine had triple Mandos down to only Clan Ren now. Triple shotgun with Rebels. Had two buses of medic and tactician, but one of them died round one, unfortunately. I think only one Mando heal happened. Oh man. Tristan make it out to Crucible? That would be pretty sweet. Would be sweet. Yeah, she might just like divorce you if that happened though. If you tricked her. I'd be careful with that one. Let's see. When is Crucible? No pins. September 19th to 21. That's a hard maybe. A lot can happen between now and then. This ATRT, what are we doing here? coming up and kicking. Yeah, I guess that's fair response. Only one wound. We lost our wounded ATRT. So looking at this, Sabine is not going to win this point over here. Bus is solidly contesting. So is Leia. Then Red has only one in the opposite bunker. I think Blue is winning both of those points. This one is closer to even, but what do we get? 3 crits into Rebels. Picked up 2 guys. Okay. Wait, who's Arizona's giant? Who are we talking about? What else? He drew a bus. Bus that wants to heal something, but everything is just dead now. Nothing to heal. Oh, actual giant. Nice. Like Andre the Giant. Got a Leia here. What is the goal?
Jabba ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect.
Got a commander draw on blue. Victory points are tied. No, cause wait, no, cause blue player who's using the red tokens. I'll apologize for them. Got the 2 VP, while our red player had to do the any territory. So he pulled ahead there. Primaries, I imagine, are going to go in favor of blue this round. Looking at this, we've got 1, 2, 3 compared to red's 2. Red can bring a third with either of those. Could even bring a fourth. But red's going to have to decide between the enemy and friendly bunker there to secure. I think you go for enemy and try and get those wounds on it. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Tristan. Keeping me company. Activating Leia. Half health Leia. She doesn't have to stay here to deny this point, but she's not doing anything leaving, except putting some dice into yellow. Well, I guess, actually, because Omega and our leader's there, so Bad Batch is securing this point with the bus, because they could secure it range 2 away. So they could find a middle point and secure them both, or contest them both, rather. 3 reds from Leia. Were they both blocked? Yeah, they were. That's savage. Straight up 6s. No respect. Clan Ren pivoting, maybe. Won't be enough to secure this point. You gonna kill something? Could reach the ATRT. It's not being LOS blocked. Nothing's really weakened at this point, though. Like those 2 wounds are Luke's that he didn't take with him. So instead, oh, what are we doing? Wow, maybe barely LOS to Leia. But what's the point? You're not catching her out of cover. I think you just come into range of this POI and lay down into something that doesn't have a dodge like these rebels. Yeah. Shooting Leia. And still not committed to either point. Not bad though. 3 crits and 2 hits into Leia. She only gets 2 cover rolls. Mandos do not have sharpshooter. Don't tell me she just... No, she didn't roll yet. Cover does not connect. Or no, it's heavy cover, so it does. Stops 1, 4 left. But they'll blank, and she'll die. Which is still 2 to 1. Yeah, because she wasn't on a point anymore. That will not be a sweeping clear point. Well, yeah. Blue is already... Sorry, red has already scored that this round. Both players already scored that this round. Yeah. Because that's why Luke went in the back. Bad Batch. What are we going to do? You move up, get that double, get that sweet spot between the 2 objectives and shoot the shotgun. Right? Shoot into the shotgun squad. That was a suppression roll, kept both of them. They don't care. Where is that? Yeah, somewhere around there. Because those 2 points, they range 2 from each other? I imagine so. Looking at a map now. Yeah, range 2. And then you've got the token distance and the distance of their minis, so there's plenty of makeup range to... Oh, is he not doing it? He's not doing it. It's like the whole reason to have Bad Batch. Rebel Bad Batch, at least. Keep him like right here, you know? I guess he gets him out of cover. Is that the... I don't think that's worth it. So that was 2 moves. Yep. Because now he's going to lose his back point. There's no way that's still in range. Nope. Five. They do have 2 surges left. Oh, that was a mistake. Be careful with this system. Two of those were surges as well. Oh, but he does convert another crit. Should have 3 total surges. This chart is all messed up now since 9, is that right? 7, 8, 9, because he only has 2 surges he can convert. Yep. 8, whatever. 4 wounds. Is it just enough to pick it up? Well, that was the only thing that could secure this other point for red. Because that bus is already gone. But blue isn't securing it either. So we're looking at 1 point over here for blue. This one's in blues and this one's in red. So 2 to 1 for blue. So got a shotgun into the ATRT. Impact 1, but doesn't matter. Armor 2 still happens. Yep, 4 remaining. Won't kill it. But could get it close. Wow, only 1 wound. Score right now, they're using the wrong colors here. It is 5 in favor of our blue player and 4 in favor of red. Our blue player, our Luke player, has already done the enemy territory sweep and clear, and our Mando player has not. It's about to go up to 7 to 5. Yeah, they're tallying it now. Promise I'm going to have an actual overlay set up before next time I'm streaming. Alright, Brian. Start to make it fancy. What are we doing here? Measuring. Oh, is this ATRT.com? It is not. ATRT can come back and secure this point. Do some backtracking. It's too close to shoot his laser cannon though, because it is a minimum of range 2. But he says, I want to kick you anyways. Does the kick have impact? Impact 1. Can you find a spot there? It's a hard maybe. Omega in the way. Nah. He's measuring. Yep. Confirmed cannot. So we're moving, finding a shot. Could shoot Clan Ren out there. Or not, actually. Does this change the tally out here? Move and shoot. Shotgun still in the squad. There's no crit 1 on that thing, unfortunately. Cover stops 1. And then saves nothing. Be 2 dudes. They're already in scoring range. They already have cover. So we're looking at 2 to... Oh, the ATRT cleaned up that squad. So 3 to 2 in favor of blue on this point. So blue's still winning 2 points, red winning 1. Should be the 2-man rebel right here. Oh, both of them haven't gone. Dodge, shoot. Nothing left to attack you though. Two crits and a hit. That's nutty. Oh, is he shooting? I don't know what that was. I don't know what just happened. Oh, punching into Jin. That's what that was. guess Jin has not gone, so that's why he's dodging. I'm paying attention, I promise. Jin's done some, but not. I mean, she's done 70 points worth, I guess. She stayed alive, she's moved up, and whacked a few things. She shot, deleted some models. She's good into white saves, just fine. I don't know that I'd dedicate any command cards to her unless like you really want the danger sense cards or something. But at 70 points, like I'd field her. Oh my gosh, why is it sideways? She has disengage now, which is pretty juicy. And agile and nimble's always fun combo. Independent move is also just whoa. Like you want to move, you bring Lando, Leia, and Jin. You cross the board 2 times. Special Force. This will be Sleeper Cell. It's got nothing left to hit except the bus now. I think one died to a bomb. That's what that was. Lando, Han, OpLuke, Jin. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure why, but in my head I feel less like I have to take 6 loot cards anymore. So I could get more on board with that. I'm not sure what changed to make me think that. Maybe just the being 1,000 points and he's not the centerpiece anymore. He's just a beat stick. He's a threat, not the threat. Still need order control on him though. Um, Bringing Han in there and Lando, too many cards with only one order. You I want C's. Now what are we disagreeing with? Oh, the amount of command cards. That was my thesis of that statement. Much more of a game manipulator. Yeah, see, but if I want a game manipulator, like, I bring Yoda. Luke doesn't scream that as much as Yoda does to me. 3 hits. From red, what is this? I thought this was Sleeper Cell. This looks like an ATRT kick. No, because it's the other player. That was a Leia shot. That's what it was. Downtown. Almost picked up that squad. Yeah, Luke shenanigans around POI and melee combat. Yeah, with disengage. But you know, like Yoda could do that too. Yoda could do it on like 2 or 3 rounds. And what Luke can't do is double force push something, which is pretty juicy. It won me a game on Sunday where I was gonna have to risk double attacking something, and instead I double force pushed to tie the VPs and win on kill points. Yeah, this has got to be Sabine roll. 2 hits. Let's see. Oh, suppression on Clan Ren. Oh, that was the laser cannon from the bus. That's what that was. Dodge one, block the other. Now we got Jin in melee with 3 dudes. But she has disengage. She'll just walk right out. Doesn't care. She does not charge, but she can still walk out and just take a shot with her 2 red and a white. I think she walks out, stands right next to this blue guy, and removes an activation. Or just melees into the dodge. 2 hits and a... Is it still a crit? 2 hits and a crit. Won't be enough to kill it. In fact, it doesn't even damage them. Just adds a suppression. So blue still controls that. Red could have taken away control there. She is red. She's a red unit. She need to kill this number 5 squad. Yeah. Now they're tallying up POIs. Should be 2 to 1 in favor of blue. Oh no, because blue came back and grabbed this one, so it should be 3 to 1. With red only scoring their home left-hand side. Gap increases to 3 points. It could, and how many wounds on that? Yeah, so that could blow up next round. Will it end the game when it blows up? 3 VPs when it blows up. Yeah, I think this is definitely the last round. Not sure how red player comes back from this. We got Standing Order, or no, we got Legacy of Mandalore and Return of the Jedi. Aims and dodges for Sabine, and Luke gives out. He takes a dodge. Who is who here? Red player is the Bando player. Has Sabine, has Jin, has only Clan Ren is the last Mando they have. Blue player has Luke, Bad Batch, 1 bus, sleeper cell. There's like a terrain or a basing on top of the blue that makes it look red, but that's a blue squad. I don't know why that squad has basing. I've never seen any squad with basing, and that is based. Tom is blue. Tomfoolery is blue, but they used the wrong victory point tracker. So Tom is this 8-point guy. And then Mr. Witty is the 5-point guy. Shout out to Winter Moon. Tom got top 8. Oh snap. I did not know that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I did not make it to Worlds this time. And seeing all Zane's pictures made me pretty sad. I might have to go next year. Just to stream. To dress up all fancy and stream. Oh yeah, looks like red player won the roll-off. Leia moving in, finishing the one guy, in theory. 3 red dice. She still has sharp 2. So no cover. And it's gone. That is a contested territory kill, which is... No, you can't score a victory point with sweeping clear from that. He needs friendly and enemy. Friendly's a tough one to do, I'm realizing. I get it so reliably with the list I've been playing. Because triple commandos, you know, infiltrate last and 12 red dice, pierce 3 into something. Generally kills it. Yeah. And if they don't kill it that round, you know, like, I'm going to sit there for another round and shoot in my deployment zone. So, we need to keep that in mind in future list building. Make sure to have something that wants to sit and shoot for sweep and clear. But the move and shoot's also important. Alright, what do we got? Are they talking it out or something? Let's see. Oh, they're going. Alright. The explosion went pretty well. I think it decimated one sleeper squad and like took a model off the other, put 2 wounds on Leia, and that might have been it. Might have bounced off everything else, but it hit like 5 units. But hey, for deleting a sleeper squad, I think it was pretty good. Alright, this was melee. Rebel on rebel melee. Picked up one guy. It's still 2-2 on this point, though. Jin might be... No, I don't know that Jin can turn that either direction. You need some of this impact to kill off this ATRT and Leia. Alright, what do we draw? Bus. A standby and nothing to heal. Those Mandos died tragically. The trick about the healer buses is you need order control, because they have to activate after your stuff that's going to take the wounds. And rebels are pretty terrible at order control. Improvised orders helps that. I don't know if our player remembered it. Yeah. Drawn from the bag, we drew operative, which will be Bad Batch. We can improvise orders, though. I don't know why. This side only has like 3 red player units. I think Bad Batch can go try and delete something, you know. Get some knife throws in there too. I'd like maybe move out, throw the knife, move back in. Ooh, I think he heard me. Move out for that knife throw. Do it. Maybe even shoot Sabine. No, Sabine's got a shield too. These guys are 6 health. Sabine's 5. Maybe they stay out there to deny cover, but I mean it'll be light cover. I don't know. I don't know that we're that worried about it. Yeah, he's staying out there and shooting. Six hits from Bad Batch. Spending a surge. Should have an aim or two. Converts 1. What else we got? So he did double move. Halfway converts another. Does he want to spend 2 of his 3 surges? Current score is 8-5 in favor of our blue Luke player in round 3? Yeah, we're round 3. 4. Shoot. Round 4. Two surges spent. Did they roll 3 blocks and a surge? They did. 3 wounds, no pierce because sad rebel noises. The knife throw finishes a model. Nice. Just down to Ursa. But Bad Batch left. Well, nah, they're still in range of the point because they're Rebel Bad Batch. Red running from blue and hiding. ATRT. Oh, I guess either can attack him. He does have 2 dodges because agile and probably dodge action. Sleeper cell. Coming to say hi to Sabine. I don't really want to get lightsaber. Well, anywhere. You're already lightsaber close to Sabine. Yeah, make her do the move to attack. One aim from tactical, 1 dodge from the astromech. Sabine has a dodge. She took 3 aims from her Legacy of Mandalore. She's really trying to kill something. Darksaber is 5 dice? Yeah, I don't know that needs 3 aims. Taking some dodges. Maybe for gunslinging I'd take 3 aims, yeah. Maybe you come up here and you finish off the sleeper cell. Or the Clan Ren. 2 wounds and a dodge. Pretty tempting. Oh, rerolled 3. Sure. Oh, he has scopes, right? Yep. Okay. 5, 4 after the dodge, 1 wound. It was on Clan Ren. Yeah. Almost got him. Activating and running with them is what I would do. Melee with Sleeper will keep you safe for 1 round, but surely not the round after. What is Red's path to victory here? They need to get this enemy VP. We'll close the gap by 2. They need to keep everything alive. And they need to get... Then they'll have a gap of 1 victory point. And they'll need to control more of these than blue. But they can't let... I mean, if blue pops this bunker, I'm not seeing how it's possible to come back from that. 3 victory points puts them at 11. In fact, all blue has to do is pop the bunker and kill 1 thing in any territory. Yep. What red units are low? This 1 model right there. Jin's not low. Leia's not low. The bus, maybe. But Bad Batch shot is gone. Luke can't do it on his own. Not without reaching the back there. In 1 move, that is. Even then, it's like 8 health. What is up? Clan Ren did come into melee. Yep. Yep. Looks like it at least. I guess they're probably fixing cohesion from melee. We got some bus movement. Just rearranging to contest both. Because that's what you do. We got it. 4 hits into. That looks like a shotgun shot. Must be into the ATRT with an aim. Still only going to be 2 no matter how you shake it with that armor 2. How do they figure 3? Is it impact 2? No. ATRT moving around back to his own point now that we've got Ursa Sabine. And I wonder, is Bad Batch. See, leader's right there. There's no way he's range 1 of that. No. But between ATRT bus, where's our sleeper leader? Be the one with the number. Come on. Or the buttons. That one. So he's out. Sleeper's outside, not contesting. Oh, but neither's Ursa. So 2-1 for blue on that bunker. This bunker is 2-2 for now. It's 2 single model rebel units though. Never mind. Jin just picked up one of them. So red's got this secured 2-1. Which is helpful, but so that's 2 of them that red's got. But then blue also has 2 of them. Red needs to own this back home one. But that's not happening. I think red's out of activations too. She has Sabine. Oh, you got the enemy territory kill. Nice, yeah. Okay, he's almost caught up in points. What do we got now? I have not been paying attention to chat. Sorry, guys. That's a lot I missed. talking to each other. I don't know that I'll be able to play Dota tonight. I've got a flight to catch in the morning. Dash is traveling for a tournament? What? That's wild. And now we got Sabine activating. Back to the game. What's she gonna do? She could kill. I mean, even if she could kill one of these things, that wouldn't give her this bunker. Sure, she could absolutely try and kill Sleeper Cell. I don't know if he's just going for kill points for tiebreaker reasons at this point, but 5 Darksaber dice with 2 aims. Got there with 1. Let's see, we got all 4 wounds connect after Pierce. Dodge keeps them alive. Yep. Well, we still got Luke to go too, huh? Luke and this bus. Man, I miss displacing. See, I don't think that's allowed. Because you can't complete your pivot. Displacement was dope, alright? Don't trash it. You're just jealous. He really wants this to work. Would that be enough? No, it would not. It would deny the point, but not gain him the point. Yeah, I mean, could double move around that way. And again, deny but not gain a point. Oh, they're calling the round. Yep. That is game. I'm gonna see if I could catch a little chat with them. Ooh, can I even talk in that? No, I can't. Try and message them. But that is 12-9 in favor of our blue Luke player. If you guys have any game or any questions in chat, post them now. Ask them a question or two. Alright, we'll move into chat. Hopefully audio works. Looks like it should.
And so you get Cassian's 3-pip that puts a suppression in Danger Sense 1, and then you don't remove that suppression, and then the next turn you play Danger Sense, or Jin's Danger Sense card, and they have Danger Sense 2 with the 2 suppression.
Jeez, yeah. Well, it's really on me for not playing Jin, considering everyone else in the pod is.
Jin's fun.
Yeah, yeah.
She's a disruptive force. She's not. She was great on her own side, basically.
Yeah. And thanks a lot for dealing with my issues.
Oh, dude, you're
here.
fine.
Yeah. It's
We're
hard to move
7
stuff.
minutes over.
Oh, well,
which
it's not
is-
bad at all.
No, because we started turn 1 at 8:23.
Yeah.
So
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. It was an entertaining game to watch on our
Oh.
end.
Oh, good.
yeah, I jacked up and didn't play my ordnance card.
Oh,
I should
yeah.
have played it when I
That
played
does-
explosives. That's when I.
Oh,
wanted to
that
play
would
it,
have been dirty.
then-
Yeah.
It would have been
You
very
need to-
dirty.
You need to make ordnance even bigger somehow.
It
All
would
the
have been
explosions.
Right there. So if that was that, armor would have suffered 2 wounds, or a total of 2 wounds, and everybody would have gotten 2 suppression.
Yeah, I hand out like 4 suppression to a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it would have been lots of suppression.
Okay. The generic question for both of you, one of you at a time. What do you guys feel like went right for you in this game, and what do you feel went wrong for you?
One of the things I got is the new terrain issues went a little bit wrong for me. I don't think it cost me dearly, but I was under the mistaken impression that inside terrain blocks it.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I even knew, I watched them describe it and I just sort of forgot. So
Right.
that's good. And then the strangeness with the POIs always providing cover now definitely caught me off guard.
What do you
But
mean
those were neither-
always cover?
I guess
You still have to
just
be
the
in
way
half
I can
range,
explain
right?
it better, yeah. I
No,
thought it had to be
no, you
half
do
range.
not.
Whoa, what?
No, because when you are looking across from it, if it completely obscures it, it technically blocks line of sight.
But if it only
we-
partially obscures, is it not
If
cover?
it partially obscures, that's when the half range comes in.
Okay, so it could block LOS is the only new thing.
So it blocks LOS, but doesn't block it for shooting,
But does it?
because you can still shoot through it.
But you don't get cover then, though, do you?
But when you go to look at the cover check, it completely obscures, so it counts as a fully covered model.
Okay.
POIs are stupidly
That
weird.
is confusing. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
read
So I would
some
just
stuff
say
on
Um,
that. Yeah.
confusing
So
as-
we spent last week. We spent all day Friday working on a flow chart.
Oh boy.
so you can find that flow chart in the TLD.
Nice.
That I put together because when it popped out Thursday night, we're like, holy crap, this is crazy. And so all day Friday and a little bit of Saturday, I was working on a flow chart just to help everybody.
So if this
Yeah, that's
is
odd.
if the implication or the result of that is because it's considered area terrain now, is that to say that very short area terrain, no matter how close it is to you, can provide cover?
It provides cover. So if it's lower than a silhouette, you can still shoot over it.
And if it's like range 1 away from you, you still benefit from cover?
You do not get the cover because you're not fully.
Jeez. Oh jeez.
Crazy.
POIs,
Oh, jeez.
POIs are the quote unquote stupid thing.
Yeah. All right.
POIs are the exception.
Yeah.
Because
But as
they
far
still
as-
want you to be able to shoot through it, but not block line of sight, and so
Extra confusing.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, as far as things that went right, I mean,
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
classic things for that this army has been doing, for a while. Same one that I took to Worlds. Luke does Luke stuff. He did you know, being able to take out 2 Mandos on one turn as well as to score 2 points in their zone.
Yeah.
That's big
He
stuff. And of course,
Son of Skywalker not killing a Mando squad. What was that about?
yeah, that's that
That's-
crazy danger sense turn. That's awesome. I mean, I think
I
there's
Yeah.
played Danger Sense and having the immune pierce
Yeah.
with Duelist, with the Nimble,
It
and
took me a
the
second
Pierce
to
5.
realize the immune pierce. I was like, those don't look like the right dice.
like
But
I felt like
I
I still
figured
could
it
have
out.
gotten them, but I don't think I rolled badly or he rolled crazy good. It just sort of works out.
We
Yeah, I
rolled
think it
about
just,
average on it.
yeah, I would say so.
Dang.
So yeah, but yeah, Sleeper Cells and Bad Batch doing fun stuff. The knife was on fire today. I've always complained about my knife. I think I went 3 for 3.
I
with the
only saw the
knives,
one
but
knife throw at the end against Clan
yeah.
Ren. But
No,
So
he hit the Rebel Trooper for 1, and I think a Mando Squad for 1.
a
okay.
couple I don't think my saves were crazy good, but at a couple times that really mattered. They were crazy good. Like on the lower, from my point of view, right side of the board that he was controlling, them lasting.
That ATRT.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
Rebel, when I
yeah.
tried to just hit him, when I should have just moved out and shot, because I would have
Yeah.
done a wound if I did that.
Yeah, and I think
Right.
if you took on whole, my saves were probably averages, pretty
Okay.
normal. But
I think
But-
they're above average a tad, but
yeah, and especially
not
there,
horrendously.
I think they were quite a bit above average when it really mattered. So that was
Yep.
that's obviously important. So
That's the dice game, though.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my dice were underperforming when it came to most of it, actually.
Yeah, and I think taking out that bus early was pretty big for me.
Oh yeah, me losing that bus that
Mhm.
quick, really hurt that side because I wasn't able to support.
Weren't able
Yeah,
to
it was
heal
tons
those
of fun.
Mandos, right? I think you got like one heal off.
Yep,
I got
yep.
1 total heal off.
Yeah. That was tragic. I was excited for the 10 Mando heals.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to go for.
Yeah.
I
Or at
wanted
least 8,
Mando heals.
Yeah.
Um,
The timing
I mean,
on
those
it's really
buses-
tricky, though.
yeah, it's a little tricky. It can be
You
a little
need
tricky.
order control, and
which isn't great in Rebels
it
whatsoever.
is not.
Yeah.
But they're there either to give aims or to heal,
Right.
because you really can't do both.
Absolutely right.
Right, because one wants you to
unless-
activate early, the other wants you to activate late.
Yeah, and if you activate it in the middle, you might be able to pull off both.
Right.
Which is that's how I built them, is, well, they're one or the other.
Yeah, and the more I play it, I think the medic is a better choice than the gun. But when I pair that gun with my 3 ATRTs, and sometimes getting to shoot something 4 times maybe on turn 1,
Yeah.
but I don't know. That gun. Yeah, I think it can go one way or the other. It sort of just fits with this army, so yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. What about you, Mr. Witty? What do you think, besides dice, what went wrong, what went right?
What went wrong? Well, what went right was my left side of the board,
Yeah.
that I took over. Jen kind of being able to do whatever she felt like doing.
Yeah.
Being annoying, essentially.
She was pretty uncontested there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she was able to jump in the Rebel Troopers and say, "Ha, you can't shoot me," to the other ones, and
How was independent move? I don't think I even realized that she had it or caught it happening.
it is a ton of fun because it's essentially independent dodge with a, because she's
'Cause
nimble
agile.
and agile,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so it's independent dodge that allows you to get up to a speed 2 move.
She's a very autonomous unit that's like just slippery. And disengaged. She could do it while in melee.
Yeah, so what I did in the first game that I played with her, I played against a Callus. And so like I would move out, shoot Callus at the end of a turn, and then next turn I'm back into melee with something else
Nice.
that he can't,
Just staying
and
safe.
Callus had a bounty. And so
Yeah.
I was just ping ponging back and forth and ended up killing Callus without taking the wound. But yeah, that, I mean, Jin doing what she wanted to do over there, that's what we're right. What went wrong was, and then what went right too was the Mando squad not dying to Luke.
Yeah.
Um,
That was good.
I couldn't get a good shot because I wanted to hit the sleeper cells with the Mandos. But his bus placement was phenomenal.
Yeah. It was very, very blocky buses on both sides, preventing a lot from happening.
It was. I mean, that's what my buses do. They drop Mandos off for free scout and block line of sight. I lost a lot with Luke and Bad Batch controlling the same side.
Yep.
I should have maybe have dove Sabine, because I mean that's how I built her, was to dive.
And I think your explosion turns went well. That was
they definitely did. Yeah,
fairly well.
Really hurt one of the sleepers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wish it could have done a little bit more damage to damage to Bad Batch.
Right.
Or at least a damage to the ATRT.
Yeah, man, I used to think that had impact native. But
I think it used to have impact.
I don't know. Yeah. Too many versions of Legions out there.
Right. It's hard to keep it straight.
Let's see. I think it had an impact before. It might have just been critical. I have the old card.
I suppose it was critical, so maybe that's the way I thought.
Yeah, just surge crit, I think. Now it's crit 2.
Oh, I have it in my other bag. But I don't think I've played horribly.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think it was
Mandos.
Close.
Yeah, I mean, it was very close. I just couldn't. I had to run Leia away from Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she would have died.
Yes.
Had she stayed over there.
I think I did misplay where I moved my Leia. I should have just kept her safe instead of trying to take a pot shot. So.
Thankfully I was able to take some pot shots.
Right.
But I mean, 12-9, I could have pushed it the next round.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I think it was extremely close. I didn't certainly did not feel comfortable.
If I would have played Ordnance, it could have turned differently.
I think so too, yeah. Yeah, and I didn't even realize that. I wasn't like sitting there going, "Don't play Ordnance," but all of a sudden, as we were going on, I'm like, "Oh man, he didn't play Ordnance."
Yeah, I realized that like twice. I was like, "Crap!" But rounds 3 and 4, I should have played it on one of them.
Yeah.
It should have been on round 3 when I still had things.
Yeah, I felt pretty good going into that turn then. In winning priority there was pretty important too. When Luke was able to, So.
Yeah, because I would have dropped the bombs.
Exactly.
Got the speed 1, shot, and then blew them up.
Yeah, no doubt. As always, that priority is so huge.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a good game. I mean, I know I have a huge uphill battle in the pod because it's
very good game.
Very scary looking pod.
Yeah.
That we have. All rebels.
Oops, all rebels. Yep. So sad.
I played Mowgli down at Worlds and with his super high activation list, and I was sort of befuddled, I guess is the way I'd put it.
Yeah. What do you do against 18
really know
acts?
What to do. Yeah, it was crazy.
Is that what he's playing in the pod too?
Something similar, but he's got Jin in there now as well. So
okay.
He is running. Let me pull it up.
Jin's too expensive
Leia,
for
Wicket,
18x.
Jin.
Oh.
He has 18x.
Oh.
He has Leia, Wicket, Jin, 2 vets with the comms and HQ uplink, 4 naked vets, 6 Mark IIs, and 3 FD cannons with barrage.
Nice.
So it is quite a bit different, just as scary because he's such a good player too. So.
Right.
And then we have another guy with Lando, Cassian, Jin, 3 sleepers, 5 rebels with SK21 or SX21, and 3 ATRTs. Got 1, 2, 3, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14 acts. And then the other guy is running Cassian, Jin, 2 fleets with the scatter, 2 vets, 2 rebel troopers, 2 Mark IIs, 3 commandos naked, 3 commando strike teams with Overwatch and the sniper, and 2 ATRTs.
Okay,
I
okay.
have the lowest amount of activations.
Luke is gonna. I still am disappointed in myself for not playing Jin. We could have been the whole Jin pod. So
We were very close to playing the whole Jin pod. I mean, and I almost played the exact same list you have, minus the bus for Ewok squad.
yeah, that's a really good way to run it. I was running that for all the months leading up to Worlds, and I don't know, the bus just basically for line of sight changed. Is why I did it. Just for a blocker.
I was able to go on that crazy run with Invader League last season, where I beat all the indie guys.
Oh really? Oh, that's a.
Yeah, I beat Brian. I beat what is his name? Kristen, I think, or Thomas.
Okay.
That's his Discord. Thomas. I beat Hailstorm, so I beat Trent. I think I beat somebody else, and then I lost to the guy in Germany.
Oh yeah, yeah. I watched like part of that game while LVO was going on. I remember that sitting. Must have been a Sunday morning or something. Yeah.
It was a Friday morning because I was off work, and it was it my birthday?
You lost on your birthday. That's just not fair.
Dang.
It was my birthday weekend.
You didn't get like a free reroll for your birthday? Free mulligan?
A free ordnance, a late ordnance play.
Well, if I could have had a reroll on the strafing run, that's what lost me the game. It came down to that roll.
How do we report
on
this, by the way?
turn 5? How do we what?
Do we like report it somehow?
Yeah, I can report it if you want.
Should be on Longshanks.
Yeah, it's all on Longshanks.
All right, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for letting me stream you guys.
No problem. It'll be out there somewhere, huh?
Yeah, it's on. I'll be moving to YouTube after this, but twitch.tv/bushfacts.
Okay, cool.
It's on the Legion community content channel.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for doing it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Catch you guys later.
Later, dude.
Yeah.